Gemini officials come out with another apology after his last one was terrible, and he was, forced to go MIA for a while. I don't know, a couple weeks, who knows. For those of you who don't know, I'll give you a quick rundown of what happened with Gemini, of how much we know. In the beginning, there was this. It started with this content creator, Ruby the Awesome Turd. She had tried to trap Gemini into like a weird situation to try to make it seem like he was some kind of a predator. She was 15 and he's 20, I think, or maybe she's 16. No, she might be 16. It was weird and uncomfortable, but like it really seemed very forced from her, and that's the perspective I took because she took a day to do it. After that came out, it turned out the reason she did that was that she was trying to catch him because he had apparently predatorized other young people on this app, which seems very, very true. I covered it. The evidence wholeheartedly suggests that he had, when he was 19, went to California and slept with a 15-year-old girl. Then after that, he claimed that he never knew her age, but then after that fact, he solicited nude pictures from her, and then even made reference to the fact that, like, oh, well, it was illegal the first time and you were okay with it. Then he tried to hang out with her again when he was 20 and she was 15. It's for context, in California, it's illegal for any minor to engage in intercourse. Either way, it's rather gross, and it doesn't seem like this is necessarily a one-off situation. It seems like there's rather credible evidence where he had registered as a minor on an app so that he could talk to other minors. I get that he's 19, but apparently on this app, the only way you could talk to people under 18 is if you registered it as under 18. And then there's a few other stories of people coming out. So when he made his apology, it was very, very much a manipulative apology the first time that completely deflected the blame off of himself and diminished the entire situation rather than take responsibility for it. And then, I guess he's back and he's doing another apology. Now, I don't think that he should have come back at all. But I don't know why he even made any apology. He might as well have just come back and pretended like it never existed, because I can't imagine this is going to go well for him. I suppose we could give him the benefit of the doubt, though that's not something that I necessarily want to do after he's continuously fucked up. I'm estimating that he took those however many weeks hiatus to try to figure out the best way to apologize that will sound like he actually is apologizing, while also giving him plausible deniability. So we're going to start with the apology on his TikTok, and then we're going to move into his YouTube.
Hey everybody, I'm back. So I'm making this video to let you guys know that I just posted a YouTube video, and just to announce that I'm going to be coming back on Monday.
I don't understand why he keeps doing this, where he's like, I'm going to come back like 5 days from now, but I'm back now. Like, Jesus Christ.
Want to know, or what I've been doing, what's been going on, is in that video. So I highly advise you go watch the full video. I know it's long, and I made the first one long, and it was like super stupid and shitty, but
yes, it was.
Just go watch the video, and then yeah, come back here, I guess. And again, in addition to any creators who had gotten involved in any of this drama.
So like, we kind of already know that, like, the same thing as last time, like, nobody's really gonna watch this video, and they're just gonna like be like, oh, you apologize, thank you, you're such a great guy, Gemini. Oh,
I want to apologize and say that I'm sorry for having you get involved. I
bet you're sorry that other creators got involved. I'm sure you're sorry that I got involved. Yeah, I'm not necessarily sorry that I got involved.
Intended for anybody to get involved.
At least some kind of justice came out of it.
Actually, like I said, I just want to make videos, provide content, make people happy, and I'm glad that all this stupid stuff is over.
First and foremost, I'm sure that's what you would like to do. Anybody would like to skirt around drama. Second of all, happy to be back. We don't know if you're back yet.
I promise you that I will never be in any other drama ever.
I don't like that. I'll promise you I'll never be in another drama. So to me, that says like, hey guys. So it's one of two things. Either one, he's like, yeah, I did what I did, and I'm not going to outwardly say it, so I get plausible deniability. Or he's just like, I don't like drama, right? He doesn't care what he made. This is speculative, but he may not even care what he did was wrong. It's just that he doesn't like the drama associated with it.
I just don't do drama. But I love you guys, and get ready for new videos.
Okay. Well, let's go into the YouTube video. See how this one works. I believe that he removed his other thing. So there's a bunch of comments on it that are like, oh, here's the top one. Gemini, I'm glad you're back, man. Don't worry, because people are childish and they'll do anything to take you down. I don't... This was a conspiracy? Okay, well, let's get into this. It's a little bit low. I don't think I can turn it up. Sorry, guys.
What's up, everybody? Before I start this video, I just want to say that I'm going to be real. Go through the story, go through key points, point out some things. I'm going to go through the aftermath, and yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. But also, I want to apologize. I want to apologize to the girl, Lily, and my audience, and to all the other people who got involved.
Who the fuck is Lily? Wait, what?
But also, I want to apologize. I want to apologize to the girl, Lily.
What? Lily? Give me 1 second to look into this. I don't know who the fuck he's talking about. Who the fuck is Lily? Or Lily? Because my understanding is that the girl that he's specifically engaged in's name is Lily. So did he intentionally just say Lily wrong? Like, is that... I don't understand. I find that rather bizarre. Or is this a random girl? Just fucking misrepresent the name intentionally? That seems rather disingenuous. Okay.
And my audience, and to all the other people who got involved, I'm so very sorry.
I don't... Why are you apologizing to people like me?
I know that this was blown up, and I went about it.
This was blown up? What's the word you suggest that, like, it shouldn't have been blown up?
In the wrong way. I was a complete idiot and dumbass.
Okay.
And I literally am so sorry.
For what?
I wish that...
What are you sorry for?
I was mature about the situation.
Well, no, like, that's not the what? No, you're mature about the situation. You're already not being mature. The problem isn't how mature you are about the situation. The problem was that the situation happened in the first place, right? You know, and again, like, where's the, like, apology for what? What are we apologizing for?
But I wasn't. I was a little kid, and I acted out, lashed out, attacked people, attacked my friends, attacked people who I didn't even know, arguing with them and stuff.
Excuse me.
I know that there was one video of me saying how I was doing a bunch of great things, even though I'm, like, gone from TikTok or whatever. I know that there was a...
Wow, this is an awful apology. So for context, he just said there was a video about how I was doing some great things even though I was gone. He's specifically referring to a video where he had claimed that he was going to a therapist because he needed, like, intense therapy. And somebody got a screenshot of him saying, like, oh, I've been doing, like, a lot of cool stuff. Like, I've been going hang gliding or some shit. So that's what he's talking about. This is already going very poorly. He's skirting around a real apology.
A video saying that, like, I was skydiving. Or
yeah, there you go.
I was skydiving, or, like, at the Grand Canyon or something. I'm not at the Grand Canyon. I was just arguing with...
No, it's specifically in reference to you saying you were in intensive therapy. Dude, you're going to forget that part?
That person, and didn't want that person to think that I was suffering or whatever.
But you told everybody you were getting intensive therapy. There's no reason that you would intentionally lie to an individual. If you wear the... that's not true. I would say, like, you're trying to present yourself as the victim, right? And so you were like, oh, I need intensive therapy, and then you felt comfortable telling this other person you've been doing some great things. Enough with the fucking victim complex.
But I'm totally fine. I'm still going to therapy, still doing a bunch of stuff in terms of getting better. So I just want to clear that up, that I'm not, like, going this and that. The only trip that I've been on was just recently.
I don't care.
About, like, a week or so ago.
We still haven't apologized for what you did wrong.
My friends, my, like,
I
actual
don't care.
high school friends.
I don't give a shit.
So that's
okay.
I haven't been.
Did you guys like that? You didn't notice it, but I did.
My, like, actual high school.
It's his high school friends, people I graduated with. You want to know why he added this in there? Because high school friends. I mean, I don't know, Gemini. Were you know? High school is a 4-year age gap, so we had to make sure that you knew the people that he graduated with, so that we know that they're his age. So nice little, pop in there. I noticed it.
Friends. So that's I haven't been doing anything other than community service,
What?
therapy,
What the fuck are you talking about? Community service and therapy.
and coaching sessions with my disciplinary coach, and school, and then work. So just want to clear that up.
Why are you doing community service? What the fuck are you? I very highly doubt that. Are you a good Samaritan? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay.
Before we get started with everything. So mainly everybody's
All right. So just to establish, that's 2 minutes. So that's about the attention span of the average TikToker, right? So like if you're any normal person and you like, especially if you're a fan of Gemini and he posted this happened last time as well. He posted an apology video. And then he watched the first 2 minutes, and like his first 2 minutes, like, oh, I'm kind of the victim, I'm sorry. And they're like, oh my God, Gemini, you're such a good guy. And then, yeah, so that's how we're already setting up the same trend of like bullshit, completely, just a completely bullshit apology with no substance to it. He didn't even apologize for anything specific. He's just sorry. And he's sorry that it became dramatic is what he's sorry for. Okay.
Is here because they don't know about the situation. But
okay.
A lot of people are here because they want an apology, and a lot of people are here because they want an explanation. So I'm just going to give everything. I'm going to start from the beginning, and then we're just going to work our way down. I'm going to add some more information to the story, and yeah, it's going to be pretty much it. So back in January, I asked a bunch of people on like a FaceTime call, hey, do you guys want to hang out? I'm going to be in LA at this time. You know, who's there? Who wants to hang out? And Lily said that
I could almost guarantee her name is Lily. Why is he saying her name intentionally wrong? Is this like a fucking game?
She was there and that she wanted to hang out with me and see me and everything. And I was like, okay, cool. So we added each other on Snapchat.
Like maybe I'm being presumptuous, but like, based on him and like the manipulative tactics that he goes through, like I wouldn't doubt. Like last time he called her the woman or something. Like he didn't even call her like, hey, the 15-year-old girl I slept with. He said the woman. Now he's saying Lily. I just doubt it.
And that was pretty much it from there. We didn't really talk to each other at all.
The reason I'm being so critical on the way that he says it is because of his history. It's not. That's what it is.
Unless it was on like house party or something. But it wasn't, we never spoke on the daily at all. And then I got there like a month later. So in February, I was free one day and I was like, hey, I'm free. Are you free to hang out? And she was like, yeah, I'm on the way. I just need help with an Uber. And I was like, okay, cool. So I helped her with an Uber. She came, definitely not wearing anything that a 15-year-old should be wearing.
Bam, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? We're already starting. Oh, she was wearing something a 15-year-old shouldn't wear? You raped a child. All right? I'm sick of this shit, honestly. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy fuck, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? This is ridiculous. We already started. You already started framing it. She was wearing something a kid shouldn't have wore. You as an adult got an Uber for a kid to come to your house to have sex with her. And you're going to blame it on her. Bro, like, I don't understand what you thought was going to happen when you said this. Like, I don't understand. This is fucking ridiculous. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. We just started. We just started to get to your apology. And it's already, well, she came over the house. I paid for an Uber for a 15-year-old girl to come to my house or whatever, or my apartment or my fucking hotel. And she was dressed, something that a 15-year-old shouldn't wear. Like, you clearly don't know what you did wrong. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Jesus fuck, man. Like, well, I guess let's get through it. We're at fucking minute 3 of 22, and I'm already fucking livid.
But, we were at a party, and it was, I want to say, like 11 o'clock, midnight,
You know, not for nothing, but at first you were like, hey, she's like, hey, you want to come over? And now all of a sudden it's a party. I don't understand. You said there was like a gathering of like 2 or 3 people, or a small gathering. By the way, you know, and this is something that Freak the Gemini brought up, not this Gemini. Freak brought up. He's like, well, let's see, you had a 15-year-old girl come to your whatever, your apartment or your fucking hotel, and then you slept with her. So what about? So who are the other ones that were there? Who are the other people that you were having your party with? Right? I'd like to know their names as well, because if they were okay with you sleeping with somebody that you shouldn't have, I would like to know what they thought. Right? That's what I'd really like to know. Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice. Maybe you could expose them.
So 11 o'clock, midnight at the time. So we hung out with people, and then we dispersed into a room. We spoke to each other, laughed, watched videos, did small things, but there was nothing explicit. And I know that
small things.
I made comments and said that, oh yes, I knew how old.
Yeah, no, you said you knew how old she was, and then in like the fucking Snapchat messages she showed, you specifically asked her to FaceTime fuck when she was 15 and you were now 20, and you solicited, and then you tried to go and hang out with her again, and then on my stream you even admitted like you were like stumbling through your words when we questioned you on it. About like, oh yeah, no, I was just talking about like hanging out, like, but it's like if you knew she was an underage girl and you knew it was wrong, and then if your whole argument was that you didn't know her age at the time, why all of a sudden now that you know her age and you're 15 or she's 15 and you're 20 that you're trying to hang out with her again? Why would you want to re-engage yourself in this situation? It makes absolutely no fucking sense at all. This isn't an apology. This is a walk back. This is ridiculous. Like, all signs point to him having sex with this 15-year-old girl as a 19-year-old.
Old she was, and that we did things, but
hold on.
And said that, oh yes, I knew how old she was.
Yeah, you said that.
Things, but
yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Yeah,
we really didn't. Like, we just.
You said that you. Oh, so here's the mind fuck of an argument now. Hey guys, you know, I said that I did these things and that I knew her age, but like, this is MTV pranked. Is that your argument? So, you, like, what fucking human being in their right mind would admit to effectively assaulting a minor? I don't understand. And his argument was like, well, I only said it so that the drama would stop. I'm not good at drama, guys. Well, you should probably get good at it, because, you know, you're fucking up. And this is like, oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Just did it. And again, I want to clear the air. I didn't make her do anything. I never forced her to do anything.
No, we don't. We know that, Gemini. We know that. But we know what you also know? We're in an advanced society that understands that children can't consent to adults. So you're like, we barely did anything, but if we did do something, it was consensual. Wow, great argument, man. You're making sure that you have this plausible deniability, right? You're like, we didn't do anything, but if we did, it wasn't a big deal.
I never groomed her, abused her.
Well, that's the intercourse alone would be abuse. You know, and like hard take. If he had like slept with her once and he simply didn't know, which he already admitted to knowing, so that's full of shit. He tried to get nudes from her on Snapchat, and then he tried to hang out with her again. So, like, the framework isn't like, oh, you made a mistake one time. The framework is like, you're a fucking predator, and you continuously try to do this shit.
I barely even knew the girl. She just said that she could hang out, and
more victim, but I barely knew her. So, like, she came over. You know, this dumb kid came over here, and I slept with her. That's her fault. Really, man? Jesus, what if it was your daughter, bro? I don't even want to ask that for you, but if a normal person out there, what if it was your daughter who went and they ended up engaging as a 15-year-old with a 19-year-old boy? Man, I would be very, very livid.
She came herself, and that was it. I mean,
dude, this is like ridiculous. She came herself, bro. You got her a fucking Uber. Like, she, as a child, did not even have the means to get to you, and then you made the conscious decision to get a 15-year-old girl an Uber so that she could come hang out with you and then engage in fucking sexual activity with you.
We hung out, and she got home safely.
That's great.
And it wasn't like, you better come or else, or anything.
No, but nobody's arguing that's what it is. Nobody's arguing whether it was like, you better get here. We're talking about the ability for a 15-year-old to consent to a 19-year-old, and the fact that while you said you never knew her age, it is very clear that you did know her age. This is predatory behavior. And to add to it, it's not like it was a one-off mistake where we can go, oh, gross, but it's not that big of a deal. I guess still is, but whatever. You have a series of predatory behavior. This, asking her for nudes after you absolutely did know what her age was, which is illegal to solicit news from a minor. Trying to hang out with her again. Registering as a minor on an app to have like some kind of a pseudo dating app to talk to fucking. I don't know why you do that. You're 19. 18-year-old girls aren't enough. There's allegations of you talking to 13-year-old girls. I don't know how substantial those are, but there's a lot of shit here. There's a lot of shit where it comes. There's people who claim that you were basically gaslighting them and manipulating them, even though they weren't underage. You seem to have a series of predatory behavior when it comes to people. Now, maybe it's not the age that you necessarily go after, though. That's questionable, since one of the things I just brought up. But you certainly like to prey on individuals who are weak-minded. Young girls, right? Young people in general, but young girls. That's what you like to do because they're weak-minded, not, because a girl your age would apparently give you a ton of shit.
Anything, like I never,
because they're smarter than you, right?
Made her do anything.
Oh my god.
If she didn't want to come, she could have said no, or she could have blocked me.
Bro, your whole argument is that it was okay to fuck a 15-year-old girl because she said that she wanted to come. Like, you really don't understand power dynamics at all.
And I know that she mentioned 3 times, or she said that she mentioned to me 3 times how old she was, but she really didn't.
You fucking admitted she did. You literally made a comment on a video that everybody saved. I have it saved as well, where you were like, yeah, I did know. And again, your whole argument was this conspiracy narrative that your argument is that a 15-year-old girl bullied you into saying that you did know her age. That's your argument, because she said, well, she said she'd take down the videos, right? And you were trying to frame her as like a bad person. You're like, yeah, she didn't take the videos down. She's kind of a bad guy. It's like, really? She's the bad guy? The person that just entrapped the child predator? Wow, holy shit, what a bad girl.
If you really think about it, it would have never happened. And I don't think she's just going to be like...
Dude, shut the fuck up. It never would have happened if your stupid ass didn't buy her an Uber. You provided the means for a child to come and fuck you, and you're blaming it on her. Just want to be very explicit about that.
Oh, I'm 15. Like, are you sure we can hang? Like, did you know that I was 15? But it wasn't like that at all. She never mentioned it at all. And I never knew. I knew after the fact. But in any event, she went home safely and everything was fine. And then
for context, her parents wanted to press charges, but she refused to do that because she felt bad. And listen, when you're a kid in these situations, you don't understand. You just don't get it. You don't get what was wrong because you don't understand as a child power dynamics or the ability to give true consent. That's why we have fucking laws.
I want to say a couple days later when I got home.
And again, he admitted to knowing the age.
I got a message from a mutual friend that she's not who she says she is and that she's 15.
What the word? Jesus, like I have to dissect every stupid fucking thing you say. She wasn't who she said she was. See, the thing is he didn't just say, oh, she was actually 15. No. He had to throw in that she isn't who she says she is. Because that is trying to diminish her character as we continue through the apology. That's why he intentionally worded it like that.
And I was like, oh my gosh, like I have to make sure that she's okay. Like that's kind of messed up. So I immediately went to go message her, but she had blocked me a couple.
Yeah, that kind of proves that she felt very disgusting about the situation. Also, it adds up when it comes to the whole thing where the parents found out, right? And then they were like, oh, this is disgusting, we should call the police. And then she wouldn't do it, but she felt disgusted and she blocked you.
Months later, she added me back and she instantly asked me to contact a TikToker to make a video for her. And I was like, well, hold up. Like, I'll do that. But are you okay? Like, is there anything wrong? I'm pretty sure she showed those screenshots, too. Like, I literally...
Yeah, no, she did. She showed those screenshots where she added you back like a fucking idiot. She was being fucking stupid. And then, like, you, like a moron, added her back. Despite the fact that, let's establish, at this point, You absolutely knew she was 15, right? Like, you know 100% she was 15 at this point, because you just admitted it in your apology. No more speculation. You knew at this point she was 15. But in those same fucking Snapchat messages, you said the words, by quoting, FaceTime fuck, like LOL, to a 15-year-old girl. At this point, you were 20. You're like, FaceTime fuck. You tried to solicit nude pictures from a minor after you knew she was 15. If you gave a shit about her fucking age and that you made a mistake, you would have dodged her. Like, you would have fucking dodged her for the rest of your life. You would have been like, oh, I fucked up. I didn't know she was 15. I'm never interacting with her again. But she still did. You still interacted with a 15-year-old girl when you knew it was wrong. And then you solicited nudes from her.
Asked her, are you okay? Like, what happened? She's like,
I don't care how much of a nice guy you friend. Oh, I asked her if she was okay. So it's kind of fine that I asked her to see her tits when she was 15, bro.
Like, no, I'm totally fine. It's not your fault. And she was like, we're good. And I was like, okay, I mean, sure. And that was that. That was pretty much it. We became friends again.
Oh, you forgot the part where you asked for her nudes. Also, why would you be friends with a girl if your whole argument is, I didn't know her age at first, and then I found out? Why would you be friends with this girl? Why would you engage with that? Again, none of this makes any sense unless you were specifically like happy that she added you back so that you could predatorize her again.
And she would snap me every now and then, and I would snap her. We were friends. I didn't want to block her because I wanted her to have my information.
Why?
Just in case if she wanted to take action.
What? You wanted her to have your information in case she wanted to take action? You wanted her to have your information in case she wanted to sue you? What are you, fucking dumb? You expect anybody in their right mind to believe the absolute dog shit coming out of your stupid fucking mouth right now? Are you kidding me? Gemini, just get the fuck out of my video. Like, just get out of here. Get the fuck out of my chat. Like, you're banned out of my chat. Like, the fact that you're even coming back in here, we're fucking 6 minutes in and your stupid ass is saying the stupidest fucking shit I've ever seen. Shut the fuck up, don't consume my content, and get the fuck off of TikTok. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, you thought that, like, this was a safe space for you? Like, this isn't fucking discourse. You're not a person I'm gonna allow positive discourse with. Oh, hey, like, you're not fucking, like, any other TikToker that I have political discourse with. No, you're a fucking predator. Stay the fuck off my channel. Just stay the fuck away from me. Literally block me. Don't consume any aspect of me, but you will consume the aftermath of this absolutely disgusting display of predatory fucking behavior.
You know, do anything. You know, she has my stuff. She has access to it. So it was never like a, you better not tell anybody or you better keep this secret or else, you know. I'm not that type of person. Bro,
what are you talking? Yeah, you're not the type of person because you wanted to fuck her again. That's why you asked for nudes and then you tried to hang out with her again. That's why you added her. You kept her in there for those things, which are proven. There's plenty of information that supports that happening. We all have it. I have it still. So...
And this happened, the incident happened back in February. So she had many, many months to act upon the situation if she really felt some type of...
No, see, we already talked about power dynamics between children and adults. You, the adult, her, the child, right? Let's keep that in context. The parents wanted to press charges that she didn't. She felt bad and she felt disgusted by the situation, which is probably why she blocked you. And then she processed it and she still is confused. Children are confused about being sexually assaulted. Adults are as well. Now, I wouldn't expect you to be understanding of that. You know, I really wouldn't. Despite the fact that you were apparently in intensive therapy, I still don't think that you have any understanding of the value of people's, you know, psyche, because I actually think you're lying about being in therapy. You know, whatever, that's speculative. But none of it matters. Your understanding on power dynamics is completely irrelevant because what you did was illegal and you're trying to blame her for it.
But as I've stated, I never made her do anything.
Oh my God.
Her in any way. And we were friends. Again, like I said.
The fact that you think this is mind-fucking-blowing to me. Who would sleep with an underage girl not knowing their age, and then when they found out their age, be like, oh shit, let me stay your friend? And no, I would run the fuck away. I'd be like, oh shit, I fucked up, I'm out. Like, I didn't know.
She had all my information. If she wanted to do anything or go legal or anything.
Yeah, if she wanted to do anything, like come over to my house so we could do it again. That'd be pretty cool, guys. Is that what you're saying?
Anything she could have. I never told her, don't tell anybody. I'm pretty sure she can back me up on that.
I don't care.
But yeah,
I don't
Because I know
care.
that she said in her videos, like, I kept this secret for so long or whatever, but I never was like, hey, keep this a secret,
Who
or hey,
cares?
don't tell
Who
anybody.
cares?
Like, I know
Who
it's messed
cares?
up. And
Who
so,
cares? Who cares, dude? Who cares? Oh, well, you know, guys, I didn't tell her she shouldn't tell people, so, like, obviously I'm in the right. No, you're an idiot.
we were friends for a couple months, and then my birthday came along, and she made a birthday post for me and wished me happy birthday. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so
I was
cool.
like, oh my god, so cool. Can I see your tits on FaceTime? Can I FaceTime fuck you? That's your response to somebody you knew is 15.
Like, thank you so much. We had small talk, but the conversation became extremely disgusting.
Oh yeah, when you asked her for,
I immediately asked her to randomly asked her to FaceTime fuck.
oh, you actually admitted it. Wow, what a fucking surprise. I'm surprised you actually fucking admitted that, to be absolutely honest with you. Wow, I mean, I'm not even gonna say good for you because you've completely misrepresented everything in the beginning. But wow, you know, I'm surprised. I'm not proud, but I'm surprised.
I don't know why I said what I said.
Yes, you do. You wanted to see your tits because you're gross.
With that whole conversation, I don't even remember the whole conversation, to be honest with you. And if you, I went on somebody's live stream and he directly asked me,
me,
you know, that.
Well, you went on my live stream, and then like a ton of TikTokers were there, and they like roasted the shit out of you. Like, not roasted, they grilled you on what you said.
A question about what's this about, and I couldn't answer it because I didn't remember typing it at all.
What the fuck? You almost did okay when you started admitting your disgusting behavior. And what, did you black out? Do you have a is that why you need intensive therapy? Oh, I have an issue where I black out after my penis gets hard because I talk to young girls and then I black out. All the blood goes to my genitals. Is that like your argument? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't remember? I don't understand.
And you can go and watch the VOD, but I really...
No, you can't, because I removed it because it was disgusting, and I have it saved in case the police want it. So you can't watch the VOD. I have it saved, just in case the police officers want it. Just in case our police want it, if she decides to press charges.
Had no idea where that message I came from.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to justify and try and say, like, oh, I'm drunk, like, I didn't know what I was thinking, I was just typing a bunch of stuff. I mean, I was drunk, but...
What? Dude,
oh, I'm drunk, like, I didn't know what I came from. I'm not going to justify and try
just watch that again.
Oh, I'm drunk, like, I didn't know what I was thinking, I was...
So we've already established that he's like, I don't remember saying it. And now he's saying, well, I'm not going to justify it by saying I was drunk, but...
Just typing a bunch of stuff. I mean,
but,
I was drunk.
But I was drunk. Oh, my God. This apology's worse. This apology is worse. This apology is a reaction to my video. This apology, excuse me, is literally him watching my video, taking notes, and going, oh, what would Papa Gut like me to say? Well, if I kind of acknowledge that I solicited nudes from a minor, but then I blame, oh, I was drunk. Guys, I forgot that I said those words, but I remember that I was drunk. Even though this is the first fucking time we're hearing it. Very selective memory you have, Gemini. Very, very interesting, my friend. Well, let's walk that back. I mean, this isn't even a matter of me liking you or not. I don't like you. This is a matter of like the disgusting predatory behavior. So, make sure I never use those words again.
That shouldn't negate the fact that I said it. And I should have never said it. Even when you are under the influence, you still have some common sense in you.
Dude, he's pushing it. Yeah, well, you know, like, hey guys, you get it. You don't really remember, but like, you know, you have to take responsibility. You know, like just like me. I asked a girl for nudes that was 15, and it was my fault, except for the alcohol, which is mostly the alcohol. It's not my fault. It's the alcohol's fault.
In your brain. So I should have known not to say that at all, but I did, which is...
You should have known not to say that because you're an adult and she's a child.
Very disgusting of me.
And, yeah, and it's disgusting that you're rationalizing
like,
it.
Well, we did it in real life, though.
Yeah, you said that. Remember that? You were like, oh, we did it in real life. You forgot that too? Let's just establish that he's acknowledging that he hung out with her, then solicited nudes, and then said, yeah, I remember we fucked. So he's acknowledging in his own apology video, like he did it. He slept with her. Even though he said 2 minutes ago he didn't sleep with her, he's acknowledging right now that he slept with her. Just so you guys know. He's literally acknowledging that.
But we just did it.
What do you mean? You fucking said that you did in these messages. Why would you lie about that?
I was just being stupid, exaggerating, being a freaking horny dude. I've never even
What?
did anything like that on FaceTime.
What? What? This is his argument, guys. This is a mind fucking blow. I just want to relay the knowledge to you guys. I'm gonna relay what he said. Huh? He just said that he solicited nudes from a minor, and that he said that it was okay to do it because we slept together once. But he only said that they slept together once because he was so horny that he wanted to justify getting nudes from a minor. That's your argument. That's a leap in logic. That's a leak in logic here, Gemini.
I would never do anything like that.
Oh no, I would never. I'm a good guy, guys. I would never do anything like that. But you did, and you're admitting it, and you look dumb, and like a predator.
And I'm literally an idiot.
Yeah, it's not my fault, guys. I was horny.
At the time of this whole situation, you know, I was 19, and then my birthday, I turned 20, and I'm just thinking...
Yeah, when you were 19 when you slept with her, which you admitted, by the way, in this video, and then when you were 20, you tried to solicit a 15, like, right? So she was 15, you were 19, then she was 15, you were 20, and then you were like, oh, let me see your tits.
That I'm all this and that, and I hate...
And then, like, I doubt you'll say it, but then you tried to fuck her again.
Thinking that way.
You tried to meet up with her again. There's no reason for you to meet up with her again after the fact, unless you wanted to sleep with her again, Gemini.
I think that on my birthday, it was probably the worst character that I could have ever been. Because if anybody knows me, they know that I'm extremely humble, and I actually don't even like talking about my TikTok.
What?
I like to be a normal person. I like
the fuck are you talking about?
Things. Like I still go to school.
Wow, you do normal things. Dude, like, what is this? You know why this pisses me off? Because I'm also a big TikToker, okay? And, like, your life doesn't really change when you get big on TikTok. So his argument's trying to make you guys think that, like, when you become a TikToker, it's, like, all fucking frills and fucking cheerleading squads and, like, fucking excitement. You're a normal dude that happens to get sometimes recognized in public, and your job becomes TikTok. That's it. And he's like, yeah, guys, I was humble, because, like, I still went to school. Yeah, you fucking idiot. Everybody still goes to school when they're big TikTokers. Everybody still has a normal fucking life, okay? It's not that big of a deal. The fact that you brought this up is literally just like, look at me, I'm such a nice guy. Guys, I'm such a nice guy. I bought her the Uber to come fuck me. I'm a nice guy, guys. Guys, I'm a nice guy.
I have a job, but like I'm
a nice guy.
Like too crazy, you know, lost.
I'm a nice guy.
My fortunate followers on TikTok.
What?
But in any event, even with the whole incident in February and this whole incident on my birthday.
The incident, aka when I predatorized a 15-year-old girl and then asked for nudes after. Those are the two incidents we're talking about.
I'm an idiot. I'm a little dumbass.
I don't care what you call yourself. I care about the genuinity of your apology, and it is non-existent. There is nothing genuine or humble about this apology.
You know, I'm thinking that I'm all this and that and the third, and you know, stuck in high school days, doing stupid decisions.
Shut up. Shut up. You know why you're saying that? Because you came in my stream one day and I said if you really were apologizing, you'd own exactly what you did, and you'd say I fucked up and I was in a high school mentality. So now you're just mimicking what I said. But what I said to do was own it because you did it, and be like, yeah, I was stuck in a high school mentality. Now, that's my fault for even giving you that fucking talking point. Honestly, I'm disgusted in myself, and I'm going to be honest with you. Like, both my fiance and girlfriend heard that I said that, and they railed against me for that shit, okay? That was not something I should have said. I fucked up. But this is completely disingenuous bullshit, and you're just trying to say what you think people want to hear.
It should have never happened, and I know that. I know that nobody's going to ever forget any of this, and I don't want you guys to forget any of this. I want you guys to constantly remind me.
I don't want you guys to forget any of this situation as long as you think about it in the way that I portrayed it. That's what he's really saying. He wants you to look at what he said and wrap your mind around the fucking absence of logic that he just presented and be like, yeah, this is reality.
How much of a fucking dumbass I was, because it's stupid. But in any event, after that, we still were friends. We would talk every now and then, and everything was kind of chill. And then Ruby made her videos, and that whole situation.
Yeah, he forgot the part where he tried to have sex with her again.
Situation went down.
Who would have thought?
And she felt the need. Lily felt the need to make her videos. And spread awareness about the situation. I just kind of freaked out because I was like, hey,
I freaked out because I was like, hey, I assaulted a child and I don't know how to respond.
We're still friends, I don't know why you made these videos. I thought we were cool. And she was like, yeah, no, like, I don't hate you, but you should take accountability. You should take accountability and talk about the situation and whatnot.
That's a very mature response from a 15-year-old girl to say, to be honest with you. It's like, hey, I don't hate you for assaulting me, but like, you should take responsibility. Bizarre that the 15-year-old is more responsible than you.
And I was like, okay, like, I'll do that. But of course I didn't. I went about it in the worst way possible. I was mad and angry and everybody was coming at me. And she jumped on the train and made her videos because...
What? Excuse me?
I went about it in the worst way possible. I'll do that. But of course I didn't. I went about it in the worst way possible.
So far, she's like, I want you to take accountability. He decided not to take accountability.
He was mad and angry.
He was mad and angry.
Was coming at me.
And people were coming at him after she had posted her videos.
And she jumped on the train.
And then she jumped on the train. That's what I wanted to make sure that before I spoke about how much of a fucking piece of shit you are, that I got that. So basically, what he's saying is Ruby posted her video. I contested Ruby because with the context given, I didn't have anything. I thought that Ruby was wrong. Then this other girl came forward. I gave this other girl a platform. I listened to her. Everybody else did. They started shitting on Gemini for being a bullshit artist. And then you're saying that that girl jumped on the train? No, she was the fucking train, first of all. And ultimately, it's her courage of coming out that completely fucking destroyed you. I'm just the fucking conductor here. She's the fucking train. I'm just doing my best to make sure people understand the proper context of what she's saying and what you're saying, right? But she jumped on the bandwagon? Like, what are you fucking kidding me? She didn't jump on it. She didn't jump in. No, like, shut up. That's more language to try to dismiss her perspective. Trying to make it seem like, yeah, she just wanted clout or something. What? Shut up.
And made her videos because it was the perfect time to make a video like that.
Yeah, Gemini, it was the perfect time because Ruby was trying to expose a predator and it backfired on her. So this girl said, you know what? I'm going to put my experience out there and the proof I have and just fucking drag you. She's not an opportunist. That's what you're trying to make it seem like. She just did it for, like, clout. She's an opportunist. She did it for clout. No. She's a kid that's trying to do the right thing. Certainly more right than you.
And I was like, well, what do I do? You know?
What do I do
so that you will delete these videos? And she said,
there it is. Here it is.
And make a comment or a video or something.
Oh, yeah.
Saying that everything that I said was true and that you knew how old I was.
Yeah.
And I showed screenshots of that and us making the deal and everything.
Oh, you're such a worthless person. He's doing it right now. I brought it up before. He's saying, basically setting up to say that the only reason he said it, and he's using more suggestive language, like that he didn't, like, he just wanted the videos down, and so he was willing to say whatever he needed to. And that's why he admitted to knowing her age. So his argument is that a 15-year-old girl manipulated him as a 20-year-old man. And I want you guys to understand that. Like, this is the essence of his argument, is that he's a victim. He's the victim. He's the victim of a 15-year-old girl telling the truth. This is disgusting, bro. This is fucking insane.
So that you guys know that I just wasn't like, oh, dang, like, I better make a lie in her comments, you know.
That's what you're saying right now. You're saying, like, oh, I got to make a lie in the comments. Like, that's what you're saying, is that you're saying that you lied so that she take it down. And now, what the fuck are you talking about?
We made a deal.
That you would tell the truth.
I typed it, and then I know that it's not true.
We made a deal. Listen, let's just go back a second.
A lie, and
like,
so that you guys know that I just wasn't like, oh, dang, like, I better make a lie. And
that's what you're trying to say you did. You're trying to say, I lied based on the premise of her taking down the video.
Comments,
that's why I lied, guys.
We made a deal.
We made a deal. I made a deal with a 15-year-old, and she manipulated me. Oh, I'm the victim, guys. I'm a 20-year-old man. I assaulted a child, and now I'm the victim.
And I know that I typed it, and then I know that it's not true. But I typed it because I thought that she would keep her side of the bargain.
Wow.
And make her videos, but she didn't.
Well, what, you know, Lily, you're such a bad person for not keeping your side of the argument. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Like, I can't believe that you manipulated this child predator into admitting that he predatorized you. You're such a bad person. Oh, my goodness.
And so I deleted my comments, but it just kind of blew up from there. And I asked her, like, you know, we can go legal if you want to. Like,
just really quick, guys. To every single one of my mods in chat, if Gemini, after I had banned him, decided to make a new account or something and come back in here, anybody who says, "Hey, I'm just ban him again. I don't care."
I asked her multiple times actually, but she said she didn't, or that she wasn't interested. And I said, well, what do you want from all this? And she said that she wanted to spread awareness.
That sounds like a good
thing. She wanted me to change and get better.
What?
So that's what I did.
I don't like that. I'm gonna watch that again.
Do the bargain and delete her videos, but she didn't.
Right, so you're the victim. We get it.
And so I deleted my comments, but it just kind of blew up from there.
Because you're a bullshit artist.
And I asked her, like, you know, we can go legal if you want to. Like,
what? It's so far away that it wouldn't matter. And also, I would like to like throw some context in here. In his last video, he brought up SB 145, which is basically, and he didn't even know what it was because he's a fucking idiot and he doesn't even look at the shit. SB 145 was a law in California that basically extended So, okay, in California, if you're a minor, it's illegal for you to engage with anybody, even another minor. 14 to 14 is still illegal. So they have this law in effect that says that if you have sex with somebody, with vaginal intercourse with somebody, if you're 14 to 17, it's up to the judge to determine whether it is actually considered sexual assault and whether you get registered as a sex offender. He thought that SB 145 was basically making him molesting a child legal, but what it was is it was an extension from not just vaginal intercourse, but also to anal and oral intercourse, so it was more fair to LGBT people. Now, law in general is disgusting, but, you know, he was trying to utilize that as like an arguing, like as some kind of a defense mechanism. And so now we get into this whole thing, where it's like, well, if we went legal, I'll still win, technically. And you would. You would win, Gemini. You would fucking win, honestly, especially since how long it has been. If the statute of limitations even extends this long, I don't know the law too well. But you'd probably win. But it doesn't matter, like, right? Because you fucked up, and then you tried to cover it.
I asked her multiple times, actually, but she said she didn't, or that she wasn't interested. And I
don't even know if I believe that that's true. Because last time I had a conversation with her, she said that her parents were looking into legal action.
I said, well, what do you want from all this? And she said that she wanted to spread awareness.
Yeah, spread awareness. She wanted to spread like, let's just be clear on the awareness spread. The awareness spread is the awareness that you are a predator. That's the awareness, okay? Let's just be clear about that.
And that she wanted me to change and get better. So that's what I did. Or that's what I'm...
Whatever, fine.
Trying.
Wanted you to get better. The framework is just very bizarre. You're trying to? It shouldn't be too hard to not touch young girls, huh?
I tried to go away, but I was still on social media, joining live streams and...
Bro, nobody gives a shit. Like, honestly, I wouldn't have made a video about you coming back. And if you had... I told you last time, like, you're better off just saying nothing. Because this didn't help you at all. This is awful.
Commenting on people's TikToks and arguing with people, and it was bad. I couldn't properly go away. Although I had stopped making videos, I was still, you know, arguing with people who I didn't even know. And even then, I tried to come back and make a stupid apology video, and it was just super bad.
Yeah,
honestly.
So is this one, Gemini.
I literally took the worst way possible.
You're still doing it.
I deleted the videos.
I know you did.
I stopped contacting a bunch of people, and I kind of just went away.
Good.
I'm still in therapy.
I don't care.
I just want to let you guys know that I'm still in therapy.
Nobody cares.
Do community service work.
I don't care. I don't even know if I believe that.
I got a job.
Okay.
I also have a disciplinary coach, and he teaches me on body language and manners and etiquette and stuff like that, and basically just shaping me to
not working because your etiquette's dog shit on here.
Be a better person than.
And like the way that he's framing it is as if like he was this isn't Joe Biden who touches people like weirdly, inappropriately, but like isn't actually a predator. Like you don't have an issue when it comes to like boundaries that you don't understand. You don't have a social awareness issue. Like you constantly talk to people, and it seems like you target underage girls. It's very, very different.
And I was, because I was a disgusting, horrible human being.
Could have just said that, and that would have been a great apology.
And I want to say thank you to Lily and her family for giving me a second chance at life, giving me a second chance to show that.
This video is great because it's pure admittance. Like it's like anybody with half a brain would look at this. Like any lawyer would be like, "Oh yeah, like he's admitting he did it." Yeah,
I can get better, and that I'm not the person that I was.
I don't think you can't get better because of like what you did per se, but like the fact that you don't understand what you did, that is very clear by this video. That's why I don't think that you could get better, right? It's not because you're not apologizing like I really fucked up, and I'm not even going to say more, because if I do, you'll make a third apology video framing what I said as like another way of your apology. I can't even be contextually accurate about the way that a normal person would apologize for this kind of disgusting behavior, because you'll weaponize it, right? But you clearly have not learned.
Even though the incident happened in February, and I know that it's wrong, you know.
I don't think you do.
Like I said before, I constantly asked her like if she was okay and everything, and she was.
Oh, is that why you're asking if she was okay? Because you knew it was wrong? Now that's a little bit of a different framework than you were actually suggesting. See, we thought you were saying, is it okay? Are you okay? Because she hadn't messaged you in a while. But now it seems like what you just said is like, hey, are you okay? Because I knew I did something wrong to her. So if you just did a couple kissing and smooches, like you suggest in the video in the beginning, although you do admit that you engaged with her in sexual intercourse later, why would you say like, oh, I was trying to see if she was okay after that kissing and smooching? Man, this is rough for you, huh? Like, what did you think would happen? Like, what do you think would happen? Do you think that nobody was going to, like, rail over your words and just be completely contextually accurate about the understanding of what you said? Because that's what I do.
And I'll say again, like, I never forced her to do anything. I never manipulated her. We never even talked to each other at the time that the incident happened. We never really...
You know, it's especially disgusting because not only is like he older than her, but like he also is famous. So like there's an additional power dynamic there.
Spoke or developed any relationship. And I never made her come see me, or I never made her...
You bought her the Uber. Would you stop reiterating the nonsense you said in the beginning?
Or talk to me, you know? Like I said, if she...
God. Imagine that you're like a 30-year-old uncle, right? To like some like... I don't know, your niece, and like she hangs out with you and she likes you, right? And she's like, "Oh, I like you, and you're my uncle," and like I'm just exploring my body and like really gross interpretations of what relationships should be. And then like she hit on you even. You know who's still in the wrong? The 30-year-old who goes with it because of the power dynamic. Like this whole display shows me you don't understand power dynamics. That's the problem. And like you still don't, because if you did, this wouldn't be this video.
She didn't want to talk to me. She could have blocked me, or she
if she didn't want to have sex with me, she shouldn't have let me buy her an Uber, and then like she could have blocked me. And I'm like, so it's totally okay that I slept with her and asked for nude pictures afterwards. He admitted to both of those things.
Not come. Even after the fact, she could have kept me blocked, or you know, acted on it and said like, hey, this, like, I don't feel good.
She's a dumb kid. She should have never unblocked you. But like the mind fuck to me is that you would even unblock. Like if she unblocked you and added you, I would have fucking dipped. If I didn't know a girl's age, if I slept with an underage girl not knowing their age, and they tried to talk to me once I found out, which you say that she, in your words, and now you're lying for sure because you knew she was 15 the whole time, but you suggest that you didn't know till after, right? A friend told you who she really was. A bad person that's 15. Those are your words, right? Oh, that's my speculation on your words. Either way, you said 15, right? You said that you right. You engaged with her, then you said you found out she was 15, then you said that she unblocked you, and then you added her. Why the fuck would you add her back if you knew that she was underage? Mind fuck. Does it make sense?
Like, I want to do this and that, the third, but she didn't. She added me back and she befriended me. But I did end up going away and taking a massive break. And I am going to come back on Monday, but I just want to say that...
What's with these timed reveals? Like, You did this last time. I'm gonna come back Friday, guys. Get excited! Yay! Is that what your response? You want people to be like, oh, yay, yay? Bruno made an offhanded, unintentional, transphobic comment, and he apologized more greatly than you did for what you did. It's mind blowing to me. The amount of guilt that that young man was racked over something so minor, and you're just so comfortable spewing absolute diarrhea out of your fucking mouth.
Doesn't mean that I'm stopping everything that I'm doing. Like, I'm still going to school, I still have my job, I'm still going to therapy, and I know that I was like, oh, I'm in intense therapy, everything is going to be fine, and I came back after a week.
Yeah, that was pretty
therapy. It was just regular therapy.
Wow. No, at least you're admitting to an extent that you're manipulative.
But I'm still in therapy, like regular, normal therapy. I go on weekends. I still have my disciplinary coach. Ooh. I'm just going to be making content because that's what I love to do.
If this got to law, like the courts, it would be like, well, Your Honor, he has a disciplinary coach. He did it on his own volition. He knows what he's doing wrong.
I love to provide love and laughter. I love to provide entertainment for an audience. But while I was gone, on September 14th, me and my family ended up getting swatted. And I know that this is a very, very serious situation, and it's not taken with a grain of salt.
So just so you guys know, what swatting is when somebody calls like the police on, like they call a SWAT team on your house, right? Now listen, swatting is disgusting, and I'm not even going to support it here. And you should never do that. You shouldn't dox or swat people. But I want to be very clear, Gemini. I know that you're saying it to garner sympathy, and to be very honest with you, based on the person that you are and the person that you portrayed that you are in this video, I simply do not care.
It was a very traumatic experience, and even more traumatic for me because I put my family in danger over situations and controversies that have happened over social media. And
you mean you, again, like, you know, you slept with an underage girl. Let's make sure we know what the engagement to the situation is.
I think that's completely ridiculous. I've said before, and I'll say it again, this whole situation could have been handled privately, and she had the credentials to do so, but she chose to publicly shame.
You know why I'm laughing? Because he's like, we could have ended this in private, and she has all the evidence to do so. You just said that, but she chose not to. That's what your argument is? Okay.
And
just want to make sure you guys understand what he's saying. You know, I just have to provide the proper context.
Humiliate, but she did it in spite to spread awareness and to let everybody.
That was a very short crying session you had there, Gemini. I wonder if it was just supposed to garner sympathy.
Everybody know. But I just want to say that that's not who I am. I don't go after kids. I know a lot of people made videos and were like, oh, he likes kids and he intentionally goes after children, but I really don't.
Well, this Ruby situation says otherwise. Also, the claim that one TikToker made that you had gone onto an app that was some kind of a pseudo dating app, and only way you can interact and engage with minors is if you set your age to a minor. So you set your age to a minor's age. Now, the girl you talked to was only 17, and you're 19, so it's not that big of a deal. But there's the implications are insane to me. You happened to talk to a 17-year-old that was interested in you, I suppose, to some degree. But, like, could have talked to an 18-year-old. But I could only assume that you're registering yourself as a minor. Talk to minors, not 17-year-olds. So that's a bizarre taste. I really like 17-year-old girls specifically. I don't know about that one.
Like, I really just don't. I'm gonna be honest, you know, I'm a dude and I compliment people and I'm horny.
No, nope, no, because I'm a dude that compliments people and I'm horny. Listen, I'm a very sexually expressive person. I do that. I hit on people, right? I do that. I hit on people in comments. Sometimes I get a little flirtatious. That's what I do, right? I like to do that, right? And that's not, I have no intention of even taking it anywhere. I simply like flirting and I like to be, like, I like to do that. That's it. But like you don't see me sitting here with a fucking laundry list of allegations from different people, and you also don't see me here trying to gaslight people into thinking that the person that I've predatorized is the person that's at fault and that I'm a victim.
Don't just actively know like, oh my God, she's 15, gotta slide in. Like I don't do that.
You
like,
did do that.
Don't. That's not who I am.
You did.
It's disgusting.
At best, maybe you're not somebody that predatorizes children necessarily, which I don't even know if that's true or not. But you definitely go for people who are very weak-minded, which are younger people in general, right? That's what I see.
But in any event, my family was in danger.
Yeah.
My father, who has severe health issues, is fearing for his life.
I'm really not trying to be callous, but is he in intensive therapy as well? See, the problem is that you've lied so many times that like it's hard for us to even take you seriously or care. Like, did you even get rated? Honestly, again, should never rate anybody, or rather swat them. But like, you have no credibility left. Why might I even assume this is true?
Life, on the verge of having a heart attack, and it's my fault. I want to say to the person who did this to me and my family, we are searching and we are going to find.
It's my fault, guys, but we're looking for who did it.
You.
I don't know. I don't. Like I said, like it's hard. I mean, I know that I'm being very callous, but I just don't care. To me, this is give me sympathy. I want sympathy. Everybody feel bad for me.
I'm sorry.
This is what you've created in people.
Attack me and my.
You've created like this, not for the SWAT person. That's unacceptable. But you've created the mentality for people to not want to give you the benefit of the doubt because of like how often you lie.
Family, find my address.
And again, swatting never okay. Don't look for his IP. I'm being very expressive, and I'm banning anybody in the chat who even suggests to do that. Okay, but again, like I don't feel bad for it.
Stalk me, do whatever you did, but I hope you're happy. But at the time of recording this video, I'm pretty sure this video is out on Friday. So today is Wednesday. At the time of recording this video, I've asked Lily through a mutual friend if she hates me or
why would you do that? Why would you even do that? Why are you still engaging with this girl? If like just leave it the fuck alone, dude.
If she wants to do anything, and she doesn't hate me at all. She just wanted me to change.
I don't care.
She wanted me to get better.
I don't care.
Again,
I don't care. I don't care because if this isn't just about what you did, Gemini. I want to be very clear. This is about the way you tried to frame it and lie about it and blame it on the people who are the victims. That's why people are angry. I wouldn't exist if you properly admitted what you did wrong. I wouldn't have even existed if you said fucking nothing. Nothing. But you decided to come out and try to frame Lily as the victim. Or excuse me, as the predator while you're the victim.
Say thank you for giving me a second chance at life. I know that what I did was wrong, and I know that I should have never interacted. And I know I shouldn't have kept going. And
I shouldn't have kept going, but I did. You still are. You still are trying to talk to her in some capacity.
Being an idiot, but I was an idiot. I was a dumbass, and I was disgusting. But that's not who I am. But I was also informed that she had deleted or privated the videos and a lot of other videos that she had made. At the time of recording this video,
she didn't make like any other videos. She had those 5 and like she never posted again. She wasn't looking for street cred.
I think she only has like 9 videos on her TikTok page. So I want to say thank you.
Why do you know that? That's bizarre to me.
And I'm pretty sure if anything comes from anything else, if anything else comes out, it's going to be handled privately. I'm not going to keep talking and doing more controversy because, like I said, that's not who I am. I've never been in any drama, and I don't like drama, so I just want to provide content and make people happy. But I also want to apologize for everyone. I want to apologize to everyone for this whole situation.
We don't need a fucking apology, Gemini. You need to apologize to the girl specifically and acknowledge exactly what you did. Right? That's what we're doing. This is a lot of tiptoeing around. I mean, you fucked up. You effectively admitted it in here. This is great evidence in case anybody ever wanted to do anything. But, you know.
Like I said in the beginning, like I acted out like an idiot. I'm a dummy, you know. Um, I know that in my first apology video,
He's trying to make it seem like what he did wrong was just like his initial reaction. Like, yeah, actually, I guess that's true, but you're still not saying what your initial reaction was.
it was just me shifting blame and
You're still doing that.
everything. And although like I really did have suicidal thoughts and
What are you fucking talking about? Suicidal thoughts all of a sudden? Is that why you fucked a 15-year-old girl? Because you felt like you wanted to kill yourself? Like, what are you saying? You slept with the girl. You said that you knew she was 15. You solicited pics from her when you said you knew she was 15. And then we have other evidence that says that you tried to sleep with her again. I'm very confused on your argument here. You're just like, I'm not trying to. You're trying to say like you're not trying to victimize her. You just said that like, hey, I know I was blaming other people, but also it's not my fault. It's my mental health issue, and I was drunk, and like she didn't have to come and have sex with me if she didn't want to. And like honestly, when you think about it, like remember how she was dressed? Gemini, that really fucking set me off, bud. That was like the killer, where you were like, well, she came over dressed in a way that a 15-year-old shouldn't. So your response to that, her dressing inappropriately, was like, let me take advantage of that. If you really gave a shit that she was dressed inappropriate, which I don't even believe that she was, but if she was, and you saw her dressed like that, and your argument is like, oh, she shouldn't have been dressed like that, why did you engage with her?
tried to kill myself, I shouldn't have to use that to win over people, and especially
win over. See, that clears everything up. That he was trying to win us over. That's where it all comes down to.
This whole swatting situation, I'm not going to try and use that to overcome everybody.
Yes, you are. You're doing it right now.
Right.
Yeah, it's great. That could have been a different video. That's in your apology video. You made it in your apology video intentionally.
My family deserves to go through something like that.
No, they don't. So be better.
I'm sorry to a bunch of the people who got involved into the situation or got roped in. I know a very big creator who is my buddy. He ended up blocking me and
good. I'm assuming it's Bruno. Good.
A lot of people were asking me, asking him, how do you feel about Gemini?
Good.
This and that and the third. And I just kind of was sad, and I went and said like little comments on his videos, and then I actually ended up attacking him.
Yeah, you told him to be a better role model. He's talking about Mr. Bruno. I guarantee Mr. Bruno is not like Gemini anymore after that shit.
And I know that really made him upset, and I'm sorry. I know we had a lot of big plans and a lot of big things planned, and I'm
really sorry, Mr. Bruno. I know we had a collab planned, and I really want that to still happen. So, like, I'm apologizing. Maybe you'll see this and you'll think I'm a good guy. Bruno, if you're watching this, my man, like, I just would not engage with him.
We just can't do that anymore, and it's very unfortunate. I'm sorry to the person who reported on this whole situation, and I went on that person's live stream.
Me? You're sorry for what? What are you sorry to me for? You didn't do anything to me. You did something to young girls. I don't give a fuck. I don't want a fucking apology. Why would I give a shit? Like, oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Gemini, for apologizing to me. What the fuck? I'm not a fucking victim here. The fuck? You're like, I find it insane that you're more apologetic to me and Mr. Bruno than you are to the fucking girl that you sexually assaulted. The underage minor that she slept with. You're more apologetic to me than her.
And just acted like an idiot. And even after the fact, I acted like an idiot. I want to say sorry. But I want to say sorry to a lot of the people who I let down. A lot of the creators who I let down.
Who cares about them? Who cares about anybody else in this situation? This isn't about your clout. This isn't about me. This isn't about fucking any other creator. This isn't about your fans. This is about your interaction with another individual. That's what this is about. And that apology is not acceptable, and it's worthless. So anything you say about anyone else is irrelevant. Nobody cares. Nobody's happy that you said these things. Nobody fucking cares. All right? This isn't an apology. This is just another attempt to reframe everything, make you seem like the good guy who's undergoing growth, when the reality is that you're sitting back for 2 weeks, and you're probably going to do it again, and you're just trying to figure out what's the right thing to say to get people to think that you're a nice guy again.
I know that you guys looked up to me, and you guys appreciated me, and I'm sorry for letting you down. But you know, I'm making this video to actively speak about it and build up the courage to know that I'm not afraid. I'm not running. You know, I'm apologizing.
It's more I'm the victim. Like, I'm not. This is my adversity, and I'm facing it head on. You're not. You're lying about it. But also, stop trying to garner sympathy to make it seem like you're such a great guy for, like, continuing the struggle. You're just keeping up the fight.
And owning up to my actions, but letting you know that I am not I'm not that person anymore, and that I'm better. I'm getting better. In any event, I'm sorry. I just want to make funny videos and entertain people.
What are you sorry for?
I want to say thank you to the big creators and people who reached out to me in spite of all this happening. I've had...
well, they're fucking stupid. They're fucking morons. I'll tell you that right now. They're either fucking idiots or they just didn't educate themselves on what you did wrong.
An influx of different creators ranging from big to low reaching out to me asking if I'm okay, and I appreciate you guys so much. I never would have thought any of you guys would reach out to me, but you did, and I want to say thank you. It meant a lot. But like I said before, I'm coming back on Monday.
Yeah, I kind of doubt that after this video.
I know that what I did was wrong.
No, you don't.
I know that
you don't know that.
Taken lightly. I know that it's extremely serious. No. I know that I was an idiot, and I know that I was a dumbass, and I know that, you know, I should have gone about things way better. I know that this whole situation could have been handled privately, and
you should have just never made this video. You could have just come back, and people would have probably left you alone, honestly. Because I hate this. I hate doing this. This isn't fun to me. This isn't enjoyable to me. I don't like covering this, but I feel this is the right thing to do. If you just shut the fuck up, nobody would have cared. But you just felt like you needed to make sure that everybody thought you were a good guy.
Should have kept it in private, but I know that you guys deserved an apology, and you guys deserved an explanation. But I want you guys to know that my personal life and my social media life are two completely different things, you know? I provide entertainment and laughter and videos to watch on social media, but in my personal life, you know, I'm doing my own thing in terms of school, getting better as a person, and hanging out with the people that are in my corner. No,
in your corner, this word is just so just bizarre, dude. The wording and the verbiage is just so bizarre. In my corner, as if like this is a fight. It's not supposed to be a fight, Gemini. You're wrong.
I love to make people feel good about themselves, and I love to make people smile. That's who I am. But in any event, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
And I'll see you guys later. Peace. What?
Wow, that was this was fucking awful. That was fucking terrible.
Now I'm gonna be in LA.
Wait, I don't remember where it was, but yeah, this was fucking awful. Yeah, this was this wasn't an apology. This was like just more gaslighting, and a good thing that he basically admitted to doing what he did wrong. So you know, yeah. So, you know, it worked, though. Gemini, I'm glad you're back, man. Don't worry, because people are childish and they'll do anything to take you down. No one's perfect. People make mistakes. Some very big. Glad you're back. You're good, homie. I hope things get better. Well, yes, you're back. I actually missed you. Yes, you're back. I missed you. Hey, man, we love you, man. Don't worry, bro. We'll have your back. And, like, we first here for whatever. You're fucking unintelligible. I'm glad you're back. We missed you. Good luck, man. Back. Stay motivated. Say what you want about him, but you can't lie. The cut is fresh. That's great. This one seems a little more genuine. No, it doesn't. Don't do it again. That's thank God somebody's not a fucking idiot. Finally, you're back. I'm very happy that you're back. You messed up, bro, but what's important is that you learn from your mistakes and do better, bro. Oh, homie. Here we go. What is this? Early? What I don't know what the fuck that means. Bro, you're a goat. Yeah, welcome back. Not gonna lie, what you did was dodgy, but I'll move on because, you know, blah, blah, blah. See, this is the fucking problem that we have here, guys. The problem is that there's a thing called cancel culture, and it's gross and toxic, right? But because people take cancel culture so far in situations where it shouldn't be taken, for instance, Dinelli, or Donnie Eli J, I don't know, where he shouldn't have gotten canceled. Now people like this. Now people are like, you know what? Even if it's really fucked up and his apology is gaslighting bullshit, we're gonna move past it. Now we're blurring the lines between what should and shouldn't be moved past, and it's fucking insane. There's a whole fucking article on the New York Times from Dinelli about how he was being transphobic, but there's nothing when it comes to this guy. Fucking crazy. That's insane. Wow. That's just insane.